Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So in today's video, I was getting ready to do a reading, and one card came out from the bottom of one of these decks, which is actually the 10 of Cups. Now, this card is really powerfully indicating someone who's thinking very long term in a connection. And the strongest message I'm getting from this person, which, by the way, I'm getting a very masculine energy from whoever this person is who seems to be thinking about marriage or a very long-term connection of sorts. So, although, of course, these labels, masculine and feminine, can apply to our internal divine masculine or divine feminine, because we all do have a balance of both energies within us. They can also apply to an external person or situation. And I am getting that is how this is resonating for many of you listening. I'm picking up that the majority of people who will connect with this message will resonate more so as the divine feminine, whereas the person coming up in this reading will be a divine masculine or some kind of masculine energy that is thinking about you or sending you a very heavy energy. I quite literally keep seeing two people getting married, someone walking down the aisle. I'm getting these very traditional marriage-related, family-related kinds of images. So, of course, this reading will not necessarily be for everyone. I could be speaking to a very specific group of people here, but I am picking up that whoever this masculine is, they are thinking about you and being with you very much in the long term. And a massive download around this came through as well, because I'm picking up that there is someone in this masculine's life. And for many of them, I'm getting that this is a karmic partner, either from their past, or for some of them, this could be a karmic relationship that they're still in. But whoever this person is, they have or used to, depending on whether this is someone from the past or present, this is someone who pressured this masculine to either propose or to settle down with them, to start a family. It's like they were trying to pressure them into taking actions to solidify this relationship long term. Now, for some of these masculines, they may have actually given in to this pressure, and they may be in one of those longer term relationships. But for others of them, they were always very resistant to that pressure from this karmic person. And they may have even come off as being a bit commitment phobic, not wanting to commit to this person. But the truth about this situation, by the way, I also keep getting, this is a bit of a side message, but for some of these masculines, they actually had people around them, either friends or family members, who really liked this karmic partner or person in their life. And so they may have even been getting pressure from these friends or family members around why they weren't moving this forward, why they weren't marrying this person or starting a family with this person, or whatever the case is here. There was some kind of pressure. And on the surface, I'm getting everything about this relationship may have looked ideal, or it may have, I'm hearing arranged for some of them. Maybe this was some form of arranged relationship, or they were set up with someone by a friend or by a family member. That won't be for everyone, but it definitely has that feeling of a relationship or connection that they've either felt really pressured into generally, or that they felt pressured to ascend to a higher level of commitment. But again, this person has been coming off as very commitment phobic. But the reason for this is not because they're afraid of commitment generally, but because deep down, their soul has sensed that they are connected to you. So whether this is someone that you've already met or someone from the future, futuristically, who's coming in, because of course, time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So any of these messages could be applying to something from your past, present, or future. But what I'm getting very strongly, and the most significant message coming through here, I got the name Ryan for someone that also could be the letter initials R, Y, A, or N. I'm also hearing the word ran. So someone could be wanting to run away from a certain person or situation. I'm hearing running away from the life they created, from a place of being pressured into it, either by society or by the people around them. But anyway, that feels like somewhat of a side message for a certain group of people. The thing about you, divine feminine, is that you make this divine masculine naturally desire the things that they could never bring themselves to truly want with this karmic person. So you make them naturally want, for example, a marriage, a family, a life together, to reach those life milestones together or build something long term. And now for some of you, this may not necessarily be relevant to you in this lifetime, so maybe it's not part of your soul desires to specifically marry this person, start a family with them, etc. But the main message, regardless, coming through is that when this masculine looks at you or thinks of you, they naturally desire to be tied down, to be committed, to settle down. And I'm hearing something about a forest, also the word grove. I don't know if that connects for someone, but it makes them want to settle down in a way that they never have wanted to in the past. And this is extremely surprising to them and a little bit scary. It's almost something I sense them trying to keep under wraps here. It's almost like they don't want other people to know that they're feeling so desiring to be committed to you, to settle down, because this also seems to really go against their typical reputation of being someone who can easily emotionally detach, who's very logical, who's slow to commit. They are really head over heels for you. And again, this is very opposite how they've been in every other relationship or connection in the past. Now, I will say as well, and this was another download coming through. I heard the name Christy for someone. So another download coming through is that if you have a history with this person in this lifetime, so of course you have a soul history, because I'm getting there's definitely either a soulmate or a twin flame connection here. This is someone you've definitely lived past lives with, but I'm talking to those of you who also have a past in this specific lifetime with this person. If that is the case, and after the two of you were together, this person dated or married or was with other feminine energies, those other feminines, I'm hearing they could smell your soul on this person. I know that sounds really strange, but what I mean by that metaphorically is they could intuitively pick up that this masculine was bound to you energetically. I even have the Two of Coins card here representing partnership, this constant back and forth transfer of energy between the two of you in a very intense and harmonious way, even when the two of you have been very disconnected in the physical world or even with other people. And I'm getting, again, other feminines that may have pursued this masculine, dated them, married them, etc. they've actually been able to pick up on the fact that this masculine is already energetically bound or connected to a different feminine energy, which is you, divine feminine. And the strange message coming through is I'm getting that they were able to sense this even at times when this masculine didn't realize it themselves. So they may not have even fully consciously realized that they were still so connected to you, but energetically that bond has always been there. And I'm hearing they have an affinity for you, an affection for you that is simply just different than what they naturally feel or could feel for other feminine energies. There's a warmth and affectionate kind of energy towards you, divine feminine, that they naturally feel, that they can't help but feel, but it doesn't seem to be highlighted in them by any other feminine who's entered their life. We also have the 6 of coins in the upright position. So I'm seeing that another way this masculine feels very differently about you compared to other feminine energies they've connected with is that they naturally want to provide for you. It's like you make them desire to be a provider. You make them desire to give to you, to share with you. And that is also why if this specific masculine is in a position where they are not materially or physically stable enough to give you, divine feminine, what they feel you deserve, to really provide for you materially, physically, etc. This is the kind of masculine that would actually keep their distance in those sorts of situations. The country name of China came out, also the word job. So again, there could have been something related to this person's job or career that felt a bit unstable or uncertain to them. And they may have kept their distance because subconsciously they recognized that you, divine feminine, are someone they want to go after when they're stable, someone they really want to pursue and I'm hearing compete for, because they may even sense that you are someone who has other potential options or opportunities around you at this time as well. I got the name Mel for someone. Those also could be those letter initials M-E or L. Okay, so yeah, this masculine actually is feeling a little bit competitively spirited for you because we have the 7 of Wands in the upright position. So there is this sort of protectiveness coming out from them. I'm also hearing that if they were with other feminine energies after connecting with you, divine feminine, if these karmic people or individuals were to ever say something negative about you, even if you were an ex to them at that time, they would always defend you and stand up for you. They weren't able to really say anything negative about you. In fact, I'm hearing that energetically when this person has tried to kind of make it seem like they are emotionally detached by you by saying anything negative about you, it's almost like they get this immediate backlash that actually feels very physical and visceral to them, because to them, saying something negative about you is the equivalent of hurting themselves. It's like they can't speak against you without literally feeling a visceral kind of discomfort in their own body, in their own being. This is because of the way that the two of you are so deeply energetically bonded. And here we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse position. So I'm getting that some kind of opportunity or window is opening here for the air to be cleared and for something to be forgiven, or old negative patterns that may have been plaguing this connection in the past to actually be released. Now, I'm getting that this may mean that the two of you could be reconnecting. This person may communicate, they might reach out to you, or that may have already happened and you might be in communication with this person. But regardless, I'm seeing there is this powerful window of time taking place where the two of you are being given an opportunity to really heal from something that may have happened in the past. And I keep hearing it's up to you. Like the two of you have optionality as to how you move forward this connection, or whether you want to move forward and define this in the physical 3D world in some form of romantic relationship. Now, of course, you are the conscious creator of your life, so you can choose to manifest whatever outcomes you desire here. And speaking of manifestation, I also want to share with you my personal, most powerful manifesting tool, and these are subliminals. Subliminals are audio meditations that contain unconscious spoken affirmations, and these affirmations are embedded within other sounds, tones, and frequencies, which actually allows them to bypass the conscious filter of the mind and make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind. I have created my very own Subliminals app called Sound and Soulful. And as you can see on the screen, I have many different categories of subliminals in the app, including mood, mind power, manifestation, appearance, money, love, relationship. So there are subliminals in this app for pretty much every area of life. And when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account in the app, you can access any subliminal I've created in 8 different background sound options. You can create your own custom private playlists and even read the affirmations while you are listening. So specifically for this reading, I would most highly recommend my subliminal for love magnetism. This is designed to deeply clear out and release any blockages you might be storing in one of the 7 chakra centers that could be preventing the flow of unconditional love. So this subliminal is designed to help you remagnetize your being with unconditional love energy, which is the most powerful frequency on the planet. So this can be used to manifest or deepen a connection with a specific person. It can also be used to generally attract more positive outcomes and positive interaction into your life. So the link to download my Subliminals app and sign up for a 7-day free trial account is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and reshuffle the energy oracle cards. And I want to know more about how this masculine is thinking or feeling towards you at this time. I'm hearing, I'm afraid that I ruined everything. So especially for those of you who do have a past with this person, they may be afraid that I got another powerful download for someone specific. So I will share that, but I want to finish up this message, which is there's someone here who's afraid that they ran away when the feelings got too real or too intense. And in doing so, that they've kind of like uprooted the connection that the two of you built together. And there is this fear that they've ruined everything, or that they're not going to be able to create a new love cycle with you. But I do see that their personal spirit guides are working through them to help them release those fears. And their spirit guides are actually working with specific people who are in their life. I'm getting that some of these people are those that are on kind of the outskirts of their life, who are being used as unconscious messengers for this person when it comes to taking action towards you. I know this is a very, very specific message, but I just got the word aunt. And I thought of someone's aunt as in their family member. And specifically for some of these masculines, it might be an aunt or an uncle or a cousin. So someone not in their immediate family, but a little further out. a little further removed but still connected to them, who has been used by the divine, by their spirit guides, as a kind of unconscious messenger. Because I specifically keep seeing this, what appears to be a female figure telling a masculine privately, like, hey, you should talk to her, or you should reach out to her, or it sounds like she's the one, like, don't let this opportunity slip away. I'm not sure why I'm getting that messaging. Again, it doesn't have to necessarily be a female relative. This could be an uncle, this could be a male cousin or something like that as well. So take this as it resonates. This could even be a distant friend if it doesn't resonate as a distant relative. This just kind of feels like the equivalent of an acquaintance. So not someone they're extremely close to, but someone that they are still connected to, who sees them from time to time. And somehow the conversation of you or this connection got brought up to this person, and they became this kind of unconscious messenger for something that this person's spirit guides wanted to tell them, which is, don't give up on divine feminine, take action here. I know that was so specific. I'm seeing dice for some reason, so this could metaphorically represent this person feeling like they're rolling the dice, like they're gambling on this connection, kind of like hedging their bets here, putting themselves out there, or that might be what they're planning to do. And this is typically someone who is extremely cautious. So this is a bit of an uncomfortable space for them. I will say, with contract in the upright position, this is my karmic card, but specifically, this card isn't for just karmic relationships. This is actually a very generalized karmic card to me. So this could be any karmic energy, including a limiting behavior pattern, a negative belief, an addiction, whatever is holding this person back from truly acting from their authentic core self. So the fact this card is coming out with Angel of Love reversed tells me that the divine is heavily intervening in this connection to prevent this person from being able to come forward or fully access you in the physical world whenever they are still holding on to lingering karmic patterns or energies. I'm hearing, if you want to be with divine feminine long term, you're going to have to approach her correct and clear of karmic dynamics or energies. So know that in those moments this masculine seems cut out from your life, this is only occurring because there is a divine intervention at play that is essentially forcing this person to heal their karmic wounds and patterning and come forward towards you clear and correct, or otherwise to be blocked out of your life. It's like, through their desire to connect with you in the 3D, their guides are training them also to release those karmic wounds and patterns, some of which I'm getting have been left unexamined for several years, for a long time. So, wow, this has been a really, really beautiful reading. I will say that right at the end, we're getting the Caring Connections card. So a dominant message coming through from this person is simply how warm and affectionate they're feeling towards you. And I do feel this is very mutual as well. So for the divine feminine I'm speaking to, you are most likely mirroring that warmth, that affection. I'm also getting a strange final message that there may be very strong synchronicities around things that this masculine says to you, or things you say to them that the other was actually dreaming or thinking about. The two of you are extremely energetically connected, especially at this time. So there's a heightened level of telepathy. And so at times, for example, this masculine might say something and it directly relates to something that you were creating, thinking, meditating on, dreaming about. And know that this happens to them as well, that this synchronicity is occurring in a very noticeable way at this point on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and read one final message from the Rumi Oracle, and this card is Blood Angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away. It captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Rumi. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honors the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arising from the darkness and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human beloved. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Let us be. So I really hope that a message from this reading reached you today. If so, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. And of course, if my energy resonates, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And of course, if you do feel guided to explore the subliminals in my app, Sound and Soulful, the link to download the app and sign up for a 7-day free trial account is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Have a beautiful remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.